Please sit. Thank you. Thank you all for joining us this afternoon. I do have the honor and privilege of signing House Bill 1726 relating to murder here this afternoon. Up until today, Hawaii law has been very, very explicit about what qualifies for first-degree murder, and it is very limited, and in very rare circumstances can one be found guilty of first-degree murder. This measure broadens first-degree murder to include particularly cruel and brutal circumstances in which the defendant intentionally or knowingly causes the death of a person who the defendant restrained for use as a shield or held as a hostage for ransom or reward. Clearly, we do know that in these circumstances, it would be clear to most that they should be found guilty of first-degree murder. So I just would want to thank the Botelho family for being committed to bring this issue before the state legislature. I know that you've worked very hard to pass Joel's law. And we hopefully after today, what you've experienced does not have to be experienced by another family. I'd like to ask Representative Mizuno if he'd like to come up and.
Thank you, Governor. Governor Ige, again, thank you very much for doing the bill signing ceremony. Tio Takayama, thank you very much for allowing us to do this very important ceremony. Governor Ige, if it's your pleasure, I'd like to recognize some people that this bill would not have passed without their help. First, Nonohe, Botelho, and Chris, mom and dad. Nonohe has been the matriarch. She's been our leader. She's been our rock. It's been a 5-year journey for Nonohe. For us personally, my office, it's been 3 years that we've been introducing this bill. Governor, I wanted to personally thank you for your cabinet. Douglas Chin has been a great resource for us. 2 of your attorney generals, Joshua Wish, Deputy Attorney Generals, Joshua Wish and Lance Goto actually helped us with the crafting of the language. I also wanted to recognize our judiciary chairs from the House, Chair Rhodes, and from the Senate, Chair Keith Agaran, who helped us with the measure. I also wanted 2 more people. Amber Riggery, she's an expert for the National Conference for State Legislatures, expert in criminal law. She helped us with the language. And finally, from my staff, Charlie St. Cyr, who also helped work with us on crafting the language. And Governor, if it's your pleasure at this time, could I turn it over and recognize Nonohe Botelho, the mom?
Sure.
Thank you, Governor.
Please join us.
First off, I wanted to thank the governor and Representative Mizuno, who came aboard and was just dogmatic about getting this bill passed. And it's been a long journey and a long haul for me, but I've learned a lot. Large learning curve in the legislative session, so thank you. I just want to say that this is the beginning of reform, because we call for reform for the first-degree murder laws. This is the first time that the state has recognized not the number of people that you kill, nor the class of people that are killed, or the status of a person. But this is the first time in our history that we have an actual type of murder. When someone is brutally killed and maimed, dismembered, executed, we must address this in our law. And this is what Joel's Law has been all about for me. I want to also thank some of the members of Marcy's Law and some other victims' families that here. Nadine Onodera here was the first parent to murder children in the state of Hawaii after her own son Michael was murdered. We are still going to fight for reform coming 2017, and actually our campaign is equal protection for all under first-degree murder, including unborn and little children. And I want to, with that, introduce my grandchildren. All over here, I got lots. And my 2 grandsons, Hazen and Zainin, are Joel's children. And this is for them, because I want them to know that their daddy didn't die in vain. And boys, this is historic for you and your daddy, that we don't have to settle disputes in a violent way, but we can look to our lawmakers if we have to make things right. And I do that for you, Hazy and Zeze, and Jeremiah, who's not here. So we're also pushing strong for continued victims' rights in the state of Hawaii as a constitutional amendment. So with that said, I'm so thankful and proud of this moment.
Thank you, Governor Ige.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can your husband and family members come while I sign the bill?
Come. Please come. Helena, you bring the baby.
Joel's sons.
Come, Hazen, Zazen. Come. Come, all my grandchildren. All my grandchildren, please.
Governor Ige. Go right by
This is
Governor
Governor Ige. This is Zazen, Brandon, and
Christine.
Hazen. Come here, Richie, on this side. Wait, Carol, can you see? Can you bring Hazen up close, please? I have 7 grandkids, oh my God. Where'd they come
Other
from?
grandkids? Do we have everyone?
We have them.
Okay.
I'm right behind you.
Press out, Donna.
One's up. One's up.
Okay, House Bill 1726 is now law in the state of Hawaii as Act 214. Congratulations.
So can I just have you all stay up there and we'll take a photo?
Just push the chair back.
Oh, Governor Ige. Could I have your pen as a memento? Sure.
Sorry, it's not fancy.
Thank you.
Two boys next to one.
Oh, yeah.
There.
Sorry, I'm just gonna put the microphone down here.
Team Joby,
Did you want to bring everyone in? Sorry.
can we all get Oliver?